respect yourself, no one's gonna respect you. So please respect yourself. If you don't love yourself, nobody's gonna love you. It's a special kind of love, a very special kind of love, a very, very special kind of love. Yeah, it's a special kind of love, a special kind of love, a very, very special kind of love. First verse goes out to the girls. Be proud of yourself, but don't just take pride in your outer shell. They take men's advances for granted, cause it's common that we bother them. That's why so many young women can't take a compliment. You'd probably get put off if I call you, and probably get turned on if I ignore you. Makeup caked up to cover up what's under there. All your Facebook friends see pics of you in your underwear. He treats you like a princess, you're not impressed. The truth is you probably like him more if he did less. You change the colour of your hair and colour of your eyes. When will you realise that this stuff is a disguise? I sympathise certainly. Seeing Jordan on TV mentally legitimised surgery. You'll only be truly loved by someone else when you learn to respect and to love yourself. It's a special kind of love, a very special kind of love, a very, very special kind of love. Yeah, it's a special kind of love, a special kind of love, a very, very special kind of love. It's a special kind of love, a very special kind of love, a very, very special kind of love. Yeah, it's a special kind of love, a special kind of love. Second verse goes out to the males of the species, the ones who've got different women for each week. What's next? I break down the player complex and tell you what the motive is behind it, cause it's not sex. Most people at some point got their heart broke. Misery loves company, some people just can't cope. A man that hops beds like he's scared to sleep alone is the same as a loose woman that can't keep him close. You're both in the same boat, this is what you need to know. A man gets called a player, as for the woman she's a hoe. The truth is they both are insecure people trying to mend their own broke hearts. If you brag that you slept with thousands of girls, all that tells me is that you don't value yourself. You'll only be truly loved by someone else when you learn to respect and to love yourself. It's a special kind of love, a very special kind of love, a very, very special kind of love. Yeah, it's a special kind of love, a special kind of love, a very, very special kind of love. It's a special kind of love, a very special kind of love, a very, very special kind of love. Yeah, it's a special kind of love, a special kind of love. Little man never did exams, got a particular bigger plan, flipping grams when a bigger man in his gang gave him a stick to bang. Or maybe just hokers, no one thought he would kill a man till he caught a silly Billy villain chilling in the jam, sipping sham, spliff in his hand, triggered in a jam. Bang bang biddy bang biddy biddy bang, now he's in the can, thinking damn what a pity. Fan rappers are yapping and flapping their lips about how they're packing and clapping their sticks. Has to be big, the impact it has on the kids. Tell me where the factory is, the government killed it just stacking their chips. You wonder why the youth them are strapped and they're pissed. If not a nine it's a knife getting jabbed in your ribs. People die for the petrol and gas and our whip. In London you can get shanked in the heart, still the government put more tax in the rock. Ignorant little spitters are talking greasy, cause they bitten bits that they saw on TV. If all you rap about is the holes on the dope, it's already too late. You sold them, you sold. You jokers act like you know but you don't, cause there's little kids dying all over the globe. They used to put my lights out on nights out, but days in spent blazing. Didn't tell me to navigate ways in the mazes. A white out, it's right out, amazing to think. Now let the revolutionary sing. Stand up for your rights and fight for revolution. Free your mind and so ignite the Constitution. Cause they're killing us all, they're killing us all. Little man never did exams, he'd be chilling with his fam in a flat, spliffing and spitting raps. But there's more than one way to skin a cat, gotta make up for the things that he didn't have. Wanna be the damn little man's got bigger plans, wanna be bigger than Jigger and Killer Cam. Picture that while he's sitting back, sipping out a Guinness can, feeling trapped. Done with the chit chat, little man stealing crack for a bit of cash. Got his shit on smash, billing stack, living isn't bad. Till the cat got on his flat and hit him with a bat. And he found where they hid his stash, little man found it, getting back. Now he really mad, feeling militant, put on his Timberlands and headed to the flat where the cats that had jacked him was chilling at. Ball through the gas, fill it with gas, and lit a match. Put it in a ram, then it went kabang. But the cat's whole family was in the flat. Now it's definitely death or prison for little man. He could have been one in a million, he could have
back, come back with a strap, pull the trigger back, finish little man in the flash is a fact. Evolution is dead
my
now.
lights out, on nights out, but days in spent blazing. Didn't tell me to navigate ways in the mazes. A white out, it's right out, amazing to think. Now let the revolutionary sing.
Stand up for your rights and fight for revolution. Free your mind and so ignite the constitution. Cause they're killing us all. They're killing us all. Stand up for your rights and fight for revolution. Free your mind and so ignite the constitution. Cause they're killing us all. They're killing us all.
I'm not some kind of Superman, I'm just trying to find who I am and get my future plan. Don't know where I'm from, don't know what my aim is, don't know where I'm going, don't wanna be famous, don't wanna be that guy. I need privacy but can't be low-key, cause it isn't me, get pulled both ways and it tears me apart. Seems for years I've been wearing these masks, one to myself, another to the multitude. Now I'm confused with which one of those is true. In bed alone lying myself, I realised I was lying to myself. Now I'm here, finding myself, the truth's out there, I'ma find it myself. Forget going on a holiday, bruv, I just wanna change I wish that I could make a happy song, but I'm depressed and I don't wanna carry on. I don't know what you've been told, G, but no one alive truly knows me. Forget rapping, I should find a job, I need direction, maybe a sign from God. I'm tortured, the pain's tormenting my soul. Got friends, but I just can't pretend I'm alone. I'm haunted by regrets and mistakes, and every day I'm just testing my fate. Like a boxer that loves doing right to them, but doctors warn him he'll die if he fights again. Sometimes it feels like the weight of the world is on my shoulders, but that's just the way of the world. It's getting colder, it's too cold. Don't know much, but I do know
everything must change, must change, must change, must change.
So I've made music that made my mum cry. Bruv, tell me what happens when the love dies. Don't even recognise my own face sometimes. Don't wanna stay around now, but I must try. Someone somewhere might understand. I just don't wanna give my life to the fans. I'm trying to do more than just be real in order to rebuild.
Everything must change,
I'm just trying to survive today and live my life in a righteous way. So gotta watch what I decide to say. My pride's at stake, don't wanna be described as fake. My mind states irate and I'm wide awake, but I need sleep and it's kind of late. Don't wanna give them a reason to despise and hate, so I'm trying to change. All around me my people's dying, all being controlled by evil tyrants. Lives lost due to needless violence. Look to the sky cause I need some guidance, but it feels like nothing helps. Gotta watch for my sister and my mum as well. Every day it feels like I'm stuck in hell. I guess this is sort of how my brother felt. See, just gotta hold on, hope for the best, prepare for the worst, cause nothing is promised. All I know is
everything must change.
exactly when it started going downhill. Let's take it back to the days it was about skill. Before it was sweet boys parading as tough geezers, educated men naming themselves after drug dealers. When it was a way to vent a man's pain, before it became a tool for presidential campaigns. Before the 50s, Lil Wayne's and Rick Ross's, I'm about to show you the essence of what hip-hop is. Before it was about street credibility, when it was he's alright but he's better lyrically. Think about the zombies your bad words influence. Before hip-hop became an advert for ignorance, before it became kamikaze. I'm half Gil Scott Heron and half Talib Kweli. You think getting shot makes you the next best thing? For every 50 cent there's at least 50 MF Grims, and that's grim. But don't believe the flipping media or what you read on Wikipedia. It used to be all for the love, now pricks are greedier. This business is sicker than the infant with leukemia. I live hip-hop, don't disrespect my household. I'm about to kill these rapper cells like internet downloads. We've come a long way from the old timers. Now it's all 360 deals and fucking ghostwriters. I'm a controversial, cause I'm not commercial, or cause I don't rap like a rapper that wants to hurt you. Every man's bragging, making anthems for gang banging. I'm like a man standing over the Grand Canyon. Hip-hop broke down barriers like skin tone. Hip-hop 2008 is selling ringtones. Hip-hop even had your son dressing up in pink clothes. Is hip-hop responsible for your kids' soul? I think so.
The views expressed in this track are not directly those of Lowkey or Logic. We're just drawing attention to the lifestyles which some people lead.
I was born in Bermondsey, one of the south parts.
And I was born in Basra, south side of Iraq.
We used to play football outside in the park.
We used to dodge bullets outside in the dark.
I never prayed, I was told there isn't a God.
I prayed 5 times a day, it's like I live in a mosque.
Me, I'm easy with a pint and some cricket to watch.
They've sanctioned everything we got, so now it isn't a lot.
My mum and dad worked hard, always had employment.
My mum just left and my dad got poisoned. I was young but I was told that the government did it.
From my heart, I can say that I love being British. I grew with 5 older brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I had a lot of siblings, but some have gone missing. Now it's just me and my little sis.
Britain's got a lot of immigrants, they take our jobs every day. I swear I'm sick of it.
My uncle's trying to get to Britain quick.
I'm trying to find a job.
Me, I'm still illiterate.
Every 2 weeks I'm signing on.
We only had school a little bit.
I got kicked out of school very early, labelled as an idiot.
Before my uncle left us, he gave me his gun.
My girl just gave me a son.
You see it's hot where I live, every day I bake in the sun.
It's cold where I live, so I read every page of the Sun. And I'm getting mad with what I look at and read.
I just met a couple elders that are good on their deen.
My dad told me joining army would be good for the peas.
I started meeting, now I'm training with the Mujahideen, because I've heard that the Westerners are coming with bombs.
I spent months in the regiment training up to be
But
strong.
this is my land, my country, I'll defend it till I
I
pass.
just got the message that they're sending me to Iraq.
Pain is the same, fam.
It's all relative.
They cry the same tears.
You cry for your relatives.
I'm one way or another.
My brother, we're all relatives.
Home is where the heart is.
Yeah, that's where it is.
Pain is the same, fam.
It's all relative.
They cry the same tears.
You cry for your relatives.
I'm one way or another.
My brother, we're all relatives.
Home is where the heart is.
yeah, that's where it is. Now I'm in the south of Iraq, it's a smelly place, I don't know who to trust, everybody's got a hairy face.
And Basra's a scary place, it's worse than it used to be. They dropping bombs every day.
Even little boys shoot at me.
I shoot at white faces and any green suit I see.
Every regiment's lost a couple of troops, we lost 2 or 3.
I still go to pray in the same place the mosque used to
I
be.
see little kids starving to death with no food to eat, but an order's an order, we gotta clean the city up.
They see how we're suffering and still they don't pity us. They shoot us every day, tomorrow is probably me.
We're trying to help these bastards, but it's like they don't wanna be free.
Yeah, these people don't know what freedom is.
I saw my colleague rape a woman against her will, but I didn't agree with it.
I shot a soldier in the face and then I had to run
My
quick.
sergeant got shot in his face by some dumb young kid. Now I just wanna go home, that's where my heart is.
My heart is in Basra, yeah, and never will I part it.
This war's going nowhere, tell me why did we start this?
I'm fighting regardless till I'm resting where Allah is.
Come to think of it, I should've never joined the army. And when I think about it, I don't hate these Iraqis.
I hear bullets flying past me, I'm scared but I can't run. I take my sister upstairs and get my uncle's old gun.
I don't know if it's terrorists or just some civilians, but I've been told to neutralize the threat up in that building.
I see the soldiers, they're about to pass. I take my pistol out and
A
blast.
bullet whizzes past my face and tears my friend's mouth apart. I saw red, started shooting to make them all dead.
I tried to guard my sister but a bullet hit her
I
forehead.
ran up the steps to see if I buried them all, but all I saw
Was my little sister dead on the floor.
pain is the same, fam.
It's all relative.
They cried the same tears.
You cried for your relatives.
On one way or another,
My brother, we're all relatives.
home is where the heart is.
Yeah, that's where it is.
Pain is the same, fam.
It's all relative.
They cried the same tears.
You cried for your relatives.
In one way or another,
My brother, we're all relatives.
home is where the heart is.
Yeah, that's where it is.
I learned life is suffering, and happiness is one thing that money doesn't bring. Our birthright is struggling, it must have been, but no matter what, I keep the love within. I waited for days that didn't come, the battle's over, but the war isn't won. I'll keep fighting until there's none. You rap about things you see while I rap about things I've done. I've been around the flipping planet. Welcome to the world, though my parents didn't plan it. 86, it was my mum and dad that made me this. Just a baby, I couldn't understand the craziness. Let me take you back when and run through my history. When Wendy didn't babysit, my mum used to sing to me. In my lifetime, I learned the meaning of true love. Sometimes I feel like I've been through too much. I lost battles and won some, made many mistakes that can never be undone. Carried the same name as the doctor that delivered me, a toddler to a monster trying to prosper in the industry. So what's your life like? Cause mine's a bag of drama. I've seen scenes that panoramas cameras are after. When I was 13, I saw a man die. He drove his car through that wall, all I could do was stand by. I've shed so many tears, I've written so many rhymes over these years. By 20 I did more than most other British rappers did. I toured Europe and spat 100 bars to cannabis. The state of the world got me thinking militant, but in the grand scheme my life is probably insignificant. I'll be stuck with regrets till nothing is left. Life's a bitch but I'm still trying to love her to death.
I don't mind if I ain't gone platinum, cause deep down I know that I make gold anthems. I ain't been no Branson, but I know they'll remember me like Samson. It's been me, no tantrum, I came on my own and I'll leave no phantom. I'm my league, I'm a champion, so when I decease they will scream my I've seen everything except what I'm living to see. I'm Stevie Wonder, I'm trying to get a vision of me in the mirror sitting where I'm predicting to be. As a winner that cost, but my lyrics are free. I've seen so much over the years, it's been an uphill spiral, just getting close to the stairs. Now I got a clean shave, cause I'm over my bed, and I got a clean slate, cause there's no more arrears. I had to grind for my checks and rhyme for respect, while these other rappers couldn't get in line with my steps. Inside of my head is a mind like Albert Einstein. I'm fly like a falcon outside, just trying to get to where the outcomes outlined intake. It's about time I've ditched faith, and if it's about rhymes then I've been great, but that's the downside when your links ain't.
I learned life is suffering, and happiness is one thing that money doesn't bring. Our birthright is struggling, it must have been, but no matter what, I keep the love within. I've waited for days that didn't come, the battle's over, but the war isn't won. I'll keep fighting until there's none. You rap about things you see while I rap about things I've done.
I don't mind if I ain't gone platinum, cause deep down I know that I make gold anthems. I ain't been no Branson, but I know they'll remember me like Samson. It's been me, no tantrum. I came on my own and I'll leave no phantom. And my league, I'm a champion, so when I deceased, they will scream my anthem.
For my people that miss me, I know you needed this. Every single stroke of the pen is a stroke of genius. Other than my CD, you ain't heard a flow as deep as this. Every verse should be treated like the Mona Lisa is. And yeah, you might have the upper hand if we're speaking dope. And yeah, I understand you get a G for shows, but all you've ever done is boast with your feeble flow. My music's touched more people's souls than I could even know. My whole heart, that's what I give to my fans. A listener's tear is worth more than a mill in my hand. All you talk about is flipping grams and triggers that bang. Me, I consider lyricism a privilege, fam. When it comes to putting words together, it's certain I'm better. Every verse you heard is like a personal letter. So when I die, my fans can say they all knew me. Lowkey, double P, yours truly. For those praying through hell till they're in paradise, I cry blood for the children of Palestine. My life's left me so emotionally paralyzed, I couldn't even cry in a funeral when my nana died. My words are swords, I serve the cause like a samurai. Camera spy on the average guy weaving through traffic lights. These are savage times, expand your mind and analyze. Don't glamorize the gangster life like these other rappers might. Haters stay around me like satellites orbit. You don't wanna see the para guys I strategize war with. People's army walk it, you batty guys forfeit. Not Jamaican, but I'm eating with my ackee like saltfish. When it comes to putting words together, it's certain I'm better. Every verse you heard is like a personal letter. So when I die, my fans can say they all knew me. Lowkey, people's army, yours truly. Yeah, listen. I told the world about my issues and the things I went through. In this game it's undeniable, I'm influential. The strength of my mental is making other spitters tremble. All I need's a piece of paper, a pencil, an instrumental. I didn't settle till I took it to a different level. Gripping metal and flipping pebbles, you sided with the devil. I see you flossing in your video, that whip's a rental. That little bezel round your neck don't make you flipping special. I'm quite hype when I am writing my rhymes, like I am Mike Tyson on a fight night in his prime. I'm like Einstein, got it all precise in my mind. With the mic I'm like Ike in his most violent times. When it comes to putting words together, it's certain I'm better. Every verse you heard is like a personal letter. So when I die, my fans can say they all knew me. It's Lowkey, mongrel, yours truly. Put your lighters up, put your lighters up, put your lighters up. And again. And again. And listen. I've been gone for a while, but don't, cause now I'm back, ready to show all these whack rappers how to rap. Type my name on YouTube and get the picture, yeah. I'm the biggest threat to your little rap on the internet. Forget channel, you don't. No one spits facts, and since wifey rhythm, everybody's making chick tracks. But when my vid drops on you, you'll be seeing why. There's a big difference between me and the meeky guys. MTV cribs, I don't. The greed sickens me. I guess I just look at the world and see it differently. Kids starving to death when I cry inside. How can these rappers live in yards that type of size. Kids film happy slaps and they then text to friends. Generations of degenerates. Will it never end? The Twin Towers fell and it was controlled demolition. There was no terrorism, it's not that. And again. And again. And youths get the Scarface movie and live that violent dream. They should've watched more carefully in the final scene. Forget Big Brother, don't. Even if the other TV shit, you can't spend your life watching people live. Turn on Fox News, don't. Read a book, glance back at history, cause we need to look. They film us on CCTV and we catalog humans. Oyster cards stay tracking our movements. Forget MySpace, don't. I ain't feeding murder or looking at girls posing with their skirts off. Forget profile hits, don't. I know people can tell those numbers don't equal yourselves. Forget broad rap, don't. It ain't funny, fam, and that's part of something bigger than you understand. There's talk on the roads, but don't. Cause I'm well known and wherever I go, my name rings like a cell phone. And again. And again. And in the days, I had dreams of rapping on stage. Imagine listening to radio when my track would get played. It's tragic, I never fathomed that the magic would fade. Let's take it back to the days when I established my name. I was over hungry for beats, like the melody was something to eat. 100 a week was nothing to me, long as I had something deep to crush a sucker MC. I won battles, bit in a couple, I fumbled, suffered defeats. I was grinding hard, way harder than other artists did at 17 on Choice FM. I went bar for bar with Swiss lyrics for 45 minutes, ready and prepared, no lie. You can ask anybody that was there. Simple and plain, my CD got critical acclaim. I began to build an official position in the game. Quicker than I could think, I was fulfilling all my aims. I missed them days, now it's difficult and shit isn't the same. Everything that goes up must come down. I was alright before, but I'm fucked up now. Got a bit of success, didn't like it at all. It's time that I document my rise and my fall. If it's not your destiny, then it's not meant to be. In the mirror, face to face with my worst enemy. Got a bit of success, didn't like it at all. It's time that I document my rise and my fall. Before volume 2 dropped, my brother died. I never stopped, I just carried on busting rhymes, putting on a brave face, but it was still tough at night. I couldn't sleep, cause my nightmares were nothing nice. Volume 2 came out, got love in the press. Regardless, I was still stressed and fucking depressed. More successful, the more I felt stuck in a web. Pain ate away at my soul till nothing was left. There were rumours about, I heard a dirty sound. They even tried to say that chances turned me down. Every day they were on the phone trying to get me on that show, till I had to tell them straight, look, I didn't wanna go, I didn't wanna blow. Had nothing to prove, brother. In 05 I won an award for best newcomer, but that shit's all irrelevant. They say the only thing worse than not getting what you wish for is getting it. Everything that goes up must come down. I was alright before, but I'm fucked up now. Got a bit of success, didn't like it at all. It's time that I document my rise and my fall. If If it's not your destiny, then it's not meant to be. In the mirror, face to face with my worst enemy. Got a bit of success, didn't like it at all. It's time that I document my rise and my fall. I just can't handle the chins wagging and the lips chatting. My issues had me making decisions to quit rapping. It's funny, cause that almost really did happen. I changed my mind every day, kept zigzagging, but I'm a lyricist. I live for this, I tried to stop. Got volume 3 off my chest, then hit writer's block. Very pissed, I was getting sick of my topics. A pad of paper, I couldn't fill one line of it. Seeing rappers in magazines, I know I'm better than cussing has-beens, when really I'm just a never been. Me and my clique would be rich if we were American. Those negative times are so clear when I remember them. I hope you heard a bar you can maybe relate with. Life's strange, it never remains the same, it changes. It wasn't just memories that made me make this, cause we all rise and fall on a daily basis.
A time for us, someday there'll be a new world of shining hope for you and me.
I'm back. Did you forget about me? 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 What's happening? I'm back off the wagon, smashing this rapping thing. Rappers think they're dapper, inside the badness they're babbling. Chatting about packing gatlins and battling. I'll battering, my adjectives are like daggers and javelins that stab your skin, not challenging. Maggots are blagging, fraggles are haggling. Back with a classic to snatch a status off these packs that sing I've dabbled in. Madness, how I've handled it is baffling. I'm trapped in sin and damage within, but still I have to win. Aiming to break the pavements and take it straight to the majors. Make all of my favourites famous. I pray that today it changes. I patiently pave the way for a day that we make the papers. The haters are staying haters, they're fakers, they're blatant traitors. Those satans chasing my status. I break away from the matrix, say laters to wasted phases. Enslaving for slave made trainers and blaze these complacent pagans. And strained to escape the masons who gave us their aids and plaguing. Not blaming my brain as patrons. Did you forget about me? I'm back. Did you forget about me? I'm back. Did you forget about me? I'm back. Did you forget? Listen. Did you forget about me? Put on my Air Max and walk around a day in my shoes. Look at the bare facts and talk about paying my dues. You realise every bar that I'm saying is true. Phoning to cuss any DJ that ain't playing my tunes. In a drought, consider me the Guinness stout. No, I'm not the biggest or baddest, I'm just the illest out. His bars might sound good when he spits them out, but would it mean something if you were looking at it written down? I can't front like the way I'm living is perfect. Can't look at the cards you got saying you didn't deserve it. Selling poison to people, that isn't my purpose. Knowledge of self, that's the flipping gift that I'm cursed with. People's army, all my guys organised properly. Feds wanna commit borderline sodomy. Bring coppers and choppers, you all can try stopping me. Every tune's a chapter in my autobiography. Did you forget about me? I'm back. Did you forget about me? I'm back. Did you forget about me? I'm back. Did you forget? Did you forget about me? I'm back. I'm an anarchist and an angry academic activist. Axe and assassinate that alphabet in the ambulance. Aki, I'm Aggie and I'm actually anti-arrogant artist that asking American accents by accident. Batter babbling battlers with a bag of batteries. Banished by his blaggers because they're badly backwards be. Batty Bible bashers get badded badge with the brackenry. Baffle backpackers with bars bad as a bag of B. Catty crackers get cancelled. Canada to Canterbury. Cussing my clique. Catch a cavalry crashing to casualty. Cunning culprit that covers conversation candidly. Cool calculated cannibal that causes carnage casually. Diddy didn't do diddly, did it with dignity. You dilly dally and this from distance. Dig it, I disagree. You did it for digits, dickhead dummy. I do it differently. I define deliberately, diligent delivery. Everything is evidence. My essence is every element. Effortlessly edit your enterprise with eloquence. Elevate with the energy of Eminem. Every entity that's ever been an enemy, I'm ending them. The fact is, I fracture factors to fragments fantastically. Fibbers fabricate fallacies and fan fantasies. I flip faithless fellas from fakers to flipping fans of me. Flippantly famish and finish these fanatics factually. Give gangsters gangrene and gain green gradually. Grapple and gate crash, you're gathering with a gang of G's. Gallivanting geezers get guided to the galaxy. Or gallows for gambling with a general's geniality. I'll happily hack hackers that happen to have a hack at me like Hatton. I'm habitually hazardous, how it has to be. Hospitalized haters from Holland, Holloway or Hackney. Hate hagglers and I hang 'em with a handkerchief. Illustrious illustrator, realist in the industry. Illicitly cause illiterate idiots injury. Impatient cause Illuminati impede my innovations. While ignorant imbeciles idolize my imitations. I jack a jackal for his jacket in just jam. Got jittery jockeys jabbering. Jamaica to Japan, got jealous drunky jokers jabbing. January to January, my journal is a journey. Just don't jinx my cheeky jamboree. I'm the key, the king, the Kaiser, reminding my kin of karma. I'm a kangaroo, keep in your kennel. You curb koala, kidnapping kleptomaniacs since kindergarten killer. Kitties will give your kidney for a Kit Kat or a kipper. I'm a lyricist living with little listeners. Listen, I'm loving living cause life is literally limited. My live lyrics lift lyricism levels luckily till I leave the labyrinth of London and live in luxury. Meanwhile, my motive's to motivate and mobilize my monster men. My mission's to minimize misdemeanors, monuments of these midgets make me milli for minutes. I may be a mad mongrel and a manic Mesopotamian maniac. No, my narrative's not for narcoleptic narcissists. Naive native nitwits, not a negative nastiness. Numerous naughty nymphos niggle up to my navel. No, I neglect the negligee and navigate to navel. When I operate, obsolete opposition get obliterated. Often obese officers occupy their occupation. Obviously upping other obstacles is my obligation. Originality over Oscar ovation. It's poisonous poets, poised at the pulpit. Pulverized poachers and pointless posers with potently poignant poems. We practically panic paparazzi, passive passengers planning to pack peas and prank patchy pampering pansies. Quality with quantity, qualified quantum physics. I question quarterly cracks and I quickly quadruple quizzes. A quarter get queasy and query with queer quotes. Though these quirky quibblers get crippled like Quasimodo. Righteous revolution, ragamuffin, repping reality, really rebelling, recruiting ready regiments rapidly. Remorseless renegade rhythms and records ripping radio. Rapping rattlers really rally rating my ratio. I separately severed several stupid students for stepping, still slewing sacrilegious super sadists in seconds. Speak to styles and savagely smack up studio sessions. Suave swinger spitting sick and similes since 7. Got the talent and tenacious tendencies of Tyson. Tipped as a terrifying terrorist tackling titans. Tokyo to Tennessee, taxing timid tourists. Through turbulent times I tangled with total torment. Understand I'm unbelievable, that's an understatement. Uglifier giving ultimatums to undertakers. Unanimous, undisputed, unfuckwithable. Unforgiving to uncles, some uncles they're unoriginal. Verbally violent and victims validate my visions. Vaporize and vanish various vigilant villains. Vividly victorious over a variety of vixens. Venomous viper vanquishes vampires with vengeance. These waffling wackos are just waiting to work for wages. My words are weapons willing to wage war on you wimpy waste. I see through you xenophobic X-Men with the X-ray, XL, Xmas with the X-rated sex tape. These yuppies are yapping, I'm yawning, yearning for yesterday. Years when youngers played with yo-yos, not yet we yay. I'm as zealous as Zeppelin and Zappa in my zones. I zoom like Zorro, I zap these zonky zebras. My zone's a zoo. How many letters left? 0.
Now you know.